In this video, we're going over Final Exam Study Guide number 1. So let's start with number 1. Use the number line to determine if each expression is less than 0, equal to 0, or greater than 0. Check one box for each expression. So I'm going to color code this using a variety of colors for each problem. So this will be problem 1, problem 2, problem 3, problem 4, problem 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so starting with problem 1 in red, we have a plus b. If we're doing a plus b, we know that a is negative 4, and we're adding plus b, which is negative 1. Now, whenever you have a problem that has multiple signs in the middle, pay attention to what we have in the middle. If the signs are the same, so same signs, the final sign will be positive. If the signs are different, then the sign in the middle will be minus. So we have plus and a negative. So these two signs are different. Therefore, if we want to rewrite our problem, we will have negative 4 minus 1. And negative 4 minus 1 is going to equal to negative 5. You can see that on the number line. If we start at negative 4, so we go from 0 to negative 4, and then we subtract 1 more. Okay, so the answer is negative 5, therefore it is less than 0. Our next problem, we have in orange a minus b. So a, once again, is negative 4, and we're subtracting b, which is negative 1. Pay attention to the sign in the middle. We have a minus and a negative. Those two signs are the same. So if the signs are the same, we rewrite the problem as a plus. So negative 4 plus 1. Negative 4 plus 1 is going to equal to negative 3. If we start at 0 and we move 4 backwards, and then we add 1 more, so we're going to the right, we get negative 3. And negative 3 is also less than 0. For our next problem, b minus c. So b is negative 1. And c minus c is positive 4. So pay attention to the signs in the middle. We have a minus positive. Those signs are different. Therefore, we have a subtraction problem. Negative 1 minus 4. So negative 1 means we go back 1 and subtract 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll get negative 5. And negative 5 is also less than 0. Now I'm going to the next 4 problems. So c minus a. C in this case is 4, positive 4. And minus a, which is negative 4. So pay attention to the signs in the middle. Minus, negative. Those signs are the same. So the signs are the same. We are doing an addition problem. So 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. Start at 0 go to 4, and then add another 4. And you'll get 8. So 8 is greater than 0. And then our last addition and subtraction problem, a plus c. So a is negative 4 plus c, which is positive 4. Our signs in the middle are exactly the same. Therefore, we're doing an addition problem. So negative 4 plus 4. I go back 4 because of the negative 4, and then I add 4. And I'm back at 0. So a plus c is equal to 0. Next one is a times b. So a, in this case, is negative 4 times b, which is negative 1. So remember, if the signs are the same, our answer is going to be positive, and if the signs are different, our answer is going to be negative. We have a negative and a negative, so our answer will have to be positive. So 4 times 1 is 4, and the answer will be positive because of the two negatives. So our answer is positive 4, which is greater than 0. And our last problem, c divided by a. c is positive 4, and we're dividing it by negative 4. So if we look at the signs, we have a positive and we have a negative. Those signs are different. Therefore, our answer will have to be negative. 4 divided by 4 is 1, and our answer is negative. Negative 1 is less than 0. So that is how we go about doing each of these problems for number 1. For number 2, which of the following representations show the same proportion? Select all that apply. So when we're looking for proportional relationships, we're trying to see if tables, graphs, equations, solution sentence, unit rate, they're all matching, they're equivalent, equal to one another. So let's look at what patterns we see. If we start with the table, we can see that 2 times 12 is going to get us 24, and 5 times 12 will get us 60, and 10 times 12 will get us 120. So the constant of proportionality, which we call k, is equal to 12. Okay? Now, if we look at b, we notice that the constant proportionality, written in the form of y equals kx, is also equal to 12. And then, if we look at the next problem, the answer, C, at 6 hours, the cost will be $72. So if we work for 6 hours and we multiply that by 12, we'll get 72. And then you'll see that for every hour that a person works, they'll earn $12. So once again, this K is also 12. And then for the graph, this is our x-axis, our horizontal, and our vertical will be our y-axis. Notice how our first point is at 12 on the x and 1 on the y. And then we have 24 on the x and 2 on the y. And then 36 on the x and 3 on the y. So if we were to make a table, we would get 12x, 1y, 24x, 2y, and 36x, 3y. So our ultimate goal is to see which ones are the same. Okay? We can see that A, D, and C all share a constant of proportionality of 12 because you're multiplying by 12 each time. or dividing by 12. Now, for E, it does not fit as one of the answers because if you do 12 times 12, you do not get 1. And if you do 24 times 12, you do not get 1. Okay, you do not get 2. So you'll notice here that all the numbers are backwards compared to the original table in A. So E is not a choice. It does not match A, D, and C in terms of multiplying by 12. B, we can see the constant proportionality is 12. However, if we do 0 on the x and you multiply that by 12, we should get 0. And if we plug in 0 for x here and multiply by 12 and add 72, we do not get 0. As a reminder, whenever we're looking for a proportion, it must be at the origin. And when we plug in x as 0, we get y is 72. Therefore, B is not an answer choice because it does not go through the origin 0, 0. So final answers for number 2, A, C, and D are all the same proportion. Lastly, for number 3, rank the final prices in order from cheapest to most expensive. Okay, so to do this problem, we'll need to write down how to figure out the answer for each one. So for A, we can write it as 10% coupon on $25. So a coupon means the price will become cheaper. So 10% will be 90%. And 90% can be rewritten as 0.9. So we do, in this problem, 0.9 times 25. And 0.9 times 25 will give us $22.50. That is one way to approach a problem. Another way to approach the problem is by taking 10% of 25 and then adding the original, subtracting it from the original amount. So 10% of 25 is $2.50. And then we take $25 and subtract $2.50. That will also give us $22.50. So there's two ways to do this problem. For our next problem, we have 20% tip on $18. So a reminder that tip means the price increases. So you take 100%, add 20 more percent, and we get 120%. As a decimal, we'll write it as 1.2. So we take 1.2 and multiply it by 18. And we get $21.60. Another way to do that is to take 0.2 multiplied by 18, and we get $3.60. We take the $18, and because it's a tip, we add on $2.60, and we also get $21.60. For problem C, you will notice that we're taking a 15% discount on $24. So if we want to write that as a discount, we would subtract it from 100%, and we get 85%, and that can be rewritten as 0.85 as a multiplier. And to do 8% sales tax, we know sales tax means the price increases. So that would be 108%. And as a multiplier, it would be 1.08. So to do this problem, we would take 0.85 and multiply it by $24 because it's a discount on $24. And then we would multiply that again by 1.08 to include the sales tax. So 0.85 times 24 times 1.08 will give us $22.03. Another way to do this problem is to take 15% on $24. So 0.15 times 24, and we will get $3.60. So we take the original $24, subtract $3.60, and we get $20.40. Once we have the $20.40, which is after the discount, we would multiply that by 8% sales tax. So 0.08 times $20.40 we get $1.63. So we add the discounted price, $20.40, plus the sales tax, $1.63, and we get our final answer as $22.03. D. Buy 6 pounds at $3.50. So $3.50 per pound times 6 pounds. So 6 pounds times $3.50 per pound will get us $21 total. And then our last one, E, is $8 off $30. So you take 30 and you subtract 8 and we get $22. Okay, so we have all our prices. We have $22.50 for A, and then we have $21.60 for B, $22.03 for C, and $21 for D, and $22 for E. And we need to rank them in order from cheapest to most expensive. So if we look at all the prices, we'll notice that our cheapest will be D at $21. Then our next cheapest will be $21.60, which will be B. Then will come $22, which is E. Then we have $22.03, which is C. And then our most expensive will be $22.50, which is A.